excited. How do you guys feel about being here? What's your thoughts so far?
I'm excited. My eyes are watering.
Let's go get lunch.
Let's go!
Let's see if they got a special edition Harry Potter.
It's the official Harry Potter Starbucks here. On this video, we'll share the cost and our feelings about the studio and show a lot of the things that we saw. So if you want to be surprised, you may not want to watch. But if you want an inside look, this is the video for you. This is still technically the lobby, and we are already enjoying ourselves fully, loving all the details of the lobby. The Marauders map.
The first one is above the exit from the first ball. The second one is from the
Oh goodness. That's so cool. They have a little cafe where we did get some pizza for lunch, but I didn't get any pictures of it. And you can book reservations to have afternoon tea here. We're getting ready to go in. I bought our tickets online in advance. I like to do this so that I can ensure that the one thing that we really want to do isn't sold out when we arrive. That does require a level of planning to make sure that we get to that place on time for our timed entry, but it usually works out just fine. The tickets cost us £214 for 4 adult tickets. On top of that, I did end up buying the photo package for £20, which I would say is not necessarily worth it. The digital guide for £14 so that you can listen in a headset, and that was definitely not needed because everything that you looked at had signs that you could read, or a person standing there to explain what you were looking at. And then it was $10 to park and $10 for the guidebook, which also was not necessary, for a total of £268. As you just saw, the first set that we entered was the Great Hall, which was very well done. After that, we entered into this large sound stage filled with many sets and props from the movies over the years, including this set, which is the Gryffindor Common Space. And this set, which is Dumbledore's office, all of the oil paintings are actually members of the crew. They made sure that each person who worked on the film had an oil painting of them, which was pretty interesting. They also thrifted a bunch of oil paintings and then made them look old. This is the Cabinet of Memories. Every little knickknack was curated and found through antique shopping and thrift shopping. This is the spells and potions classroom. All the jars that line the walls were filled with items that they were able to get from local thrift shops, and herbs and spices and little animals that were toys that they got from the local zoo. This is the set of the Weasley family home, where they have knitting that's done magically, pots that stir themselves, and irons that iron their clothes on their own. Next, we'll walk through the Forbidden Forest, which is made scarier by the dark lighting and smoke machine. They offered fun things to try, like showing you how the letters came through the door slot, or how the brooms would raise up in the air. And of course, there was Butterbear to try, both Butterbear ice cream and Butterbear to drink, plus fun green screen activities. then go outside to the back lot and see some of the larger sets. You get to walk through the Dursley house and see it set up as the scene where Harry is receiving his acceptance letter to Hogwarts in the first movie. I thought he was part of the set. We then walked through Professor Sprout's greenhouse with the screaming mandrakes. We've now entered the second building of the studio tour, and here is Gringotts Bank. We learned that in the first movie, they actually minted their own coins for the bank.
These here I like showing people. You see the 999, and then there's three quarters. 9 3/4.
That is awesome. Will you take the coin out of there again?
Yeah, of course. Okay.
That's pretty neat. And then what's the little paper slips that you get back there?
So they're like little, there are
Like bank
checks.
deposit slips or checks?
Yeah, they're little check slips, so when the goblins are writing, love little
really
check
cool.
slips.
Thank you for sharing.
You can't forget Diagon Alley. There's also an area dedicated to all the makeup artists and explaining how the costumes and the makeup and everything was made, which was very interesting, but somehow I didn't get any footage of that area. Take the tour at your own pace, going as leisurely or as quickly as you want. At the end of the tour, you end up in the gift shop, where we spent some time analyzing the wands and deciding which wand would be best for us, which in the end was none, because we already owned some wands from previous trips to Universal Studios in Florida. But it's still fun to look. In the end, we all gave the studio tour a thumbs up, and we're glad that we did it, and highly recommend it to anybody who's a Harry Potter fan. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider subscribing if you haven't done so yet.
Yes.
All right, so we just finished up the Warner Brothers Studios. What did everybody think?
Very cool. Very informational. Lots of stuff to look at.
Would you recommend coming?
I would, very much so.
What did you think of it, Uncle? Was it worth the time and money?
It's a lot bigger than I expected. There's like a ton of stuff here, and yeah, it was really cool. This was very cool.
Yeah, it said online it'd only take like 3.5 hours, so there's not, made it sound like it's pretty fast to go through, but if you enjoy looking at everything and taking pictures, plan on being here a while. What time is it now? 7? And we got here at 2:30, so we spent some time here. So we're still walking through the gift shop now, trying to get out of here. So it was a great time though. So that's it. Talk to you later. Ciao for now.